I think my life's been a struggle in some senses. I mean, not in the sense that I have never gone without anything, so it's definitely not a struggle in that sense. It's been more of a struggle and a battle against myself to relinquish control and hand it over to my Father, to my Creator. I have fought against that since day one, and He has told me just to stop trying to orchestrate, yet I continue to try and orchestrate all things that are before me. I refuse to accept that I cannot manifest my own destiny, and so therefore I continue to try and hold these reins, and I cannot let these reins go, or I have been unable throughout all my existence to let these reins go. And it's not that I don't want to, because oftentimes I tell myself, like, it is correct that it would be better if I would let go of the reins, like that song that you guys all love, Jesus take the wheel, lots of stuff to put this same sentiment out there, right? But I can't, that's my cardinal sin right there. I believe that's where it all started to go wrong, and that is our taint. That is our taint from the devil himself, because that was his cardinal sin, was to want to maintain the operation, the control over things. And God himself said this cannot be. He thought, I must think to act in this way, that I know more and better than the almighty, all-powerful, all-knowing God that has created all things that are, that will, that ever will be, and that all these things I'm better at than him, right? Because if I think that I'm the one that should orchestrate in place of him, then I obviously must believe that. Why would I think that I should be given the reins, right? And when I have the reins, things don't go right. And the more I give the reins over, the better things go, right? And but yet I still want to hold on to them, and I've tried to hand them over. It just doesn't seem like I can let them go. I begged to take them from me, but here I am, still, after all of this time, doing the same exact thing, still not giving up the reins. And when will I ever learn? There's a song that says, we will praise you in this storm. I think everybody praises God in the storm, of course. When things are going wrong, they're out in the middle of the turning seas, they go, God, help me, please. They reach out their hands, and when he does, and things start going good again, then at that point, right there, then automatically they start taking credit for the things that they do. They say, oh, I'm the one. I'm the reason why I'm making all this money. I'm the reason why I'm driving this vehicle. I'm the one who's doing all these things. Who does it but me, who gets up in the morning and does all kinds of things and orchestrates these things to make them happen? It's me. When we're going great, we want to take credit for that. When things start going bad, then we say, oh, Jesus, help me, right? Well, maybe if we could keep the same attitude during the time when things weren't going so great, then we wouldn't need hardship to bring us back around to reality, right? And what do we do to our children when they have lessons that they need to learn? How do we deal with that, right? I tell my kids sometimes, like, if you don't ever want to get in trouble, just don't do anything that's going to get you in trouble. I don't want to get you in trouble. You think I want to discipline you? I don't like doing it. But I can't just let you run astray and go into directions that are ultimately harmful to you. I have an obligation here to you as your procreator to get you lined out in the right direction before I just set you loose, right? And so that's what it boils down to right there. If you don't like things not going to your taste of things, then perhaps you need to look at the perspective that you're taking on. Because right now, I think myself, I have the tainted perspective of Satan that I just can't seem to shake, try as I might. And maybe some of you guys can relate with that. Maybe that hit home with some of you. I hit some buttons, right? You know, there's somebody out here need to hear this right now. I'm about to tell y'all something. Now listen up. This is something that I'm guaranteeing you need to hear. But just listen for a second. Anyway, I'm back over here. So I'm going to have to cut you guys all loose.